This
Post the call.
conference will now be recorded.
Just let me know once you are able to see my screen. Be able to see?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes. The screen is visible.
So, so, so as you already know, we are going to learn
Yeah,
excessive CRM.
yeah,
Hello,
yeah. Sorry to
Mithun?
yeah, yeah. Sorry to interrupt, Harish. Like your screen is not visible now.
Okay,
It
okay,
went
sure.
back.
Let me
Okay.
share my. Yeah, please free to tell me if I will share into screen. Now, do you able to see my go to
Yeah,
screen, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, so anyway, in this CRM technical with Power Apps, in this training, we will start with basic functional things. What do we, the minimum things to do a project, to work in a development project, and we start slowly. We will start with the coding or the integration with the CRM. Okay. So for today's content, I'm going to cover on these topics like what is CRM, what does CRM ecosystem, how to navigate in the CRM interface, how does it feels. So we will because Niranjan, you might know a lot, but we will talk. I will talk always with respect to Mithun because he has to know right end to end. So you might know this all basic things. That's fine. Okay, and what is Power Platform? What is at the end of the session we will create a logins for you guys. Okay.
Yeah. Sure,
Now,
Harish.
so yeah. So basically, CRM now we are calling D365 CRM, D365 customer engagement, right? In the early 20s, like 2004, it was started as a Outlook Windows-based app. So same like our we will have Outlook, right? Windows application. Same like we used to have on CRM application. That time we used to call them that as an on-premise. So that will be worked as an internally. Suppose we have a some company with of 20 people or some people. So usually we will use LAN, right? LAN access. So to share the network and files across the people. So like that, this initially this was started as a Windows app CRM. So later they will make it to web client. If you see, now we are calling everything we are calling as a UCI. Before that, we got an online version that is a web client. We used to have very old interface, web client interface. Later they have introduced model driven apps, canvas apps. Then they have called it as a UCI. Okay. So basically, what is CRM means? You might all know. CRM means customer relationship management. So basically, in the early 20s, we used to have Oracle, Oracle company, right? They introduced the CRM actually. So customer relationship management means, so basically that company provides a tool which will interact with the customers. So suppose I have a infrastructure related organization. So I want to talk with clients, I want to talk with the products, right? Suppose if it's in infrastructure, I need to deal with the customers who will buy the flats or buildings like that. At the same time, I need to work with product means suppliers who will supply the iron or like that, right? So basically, initially Oracle started the CRM. So they created one already means they created an app tool. In that they will have a we can have a option to manage the things like some customization we can do. Now we are have a full flexible, but initially days we don't have that much. Suppose based upon that only we got the modules. I will tell later. So like that, Oracle introduces the CRM. Now what did Microsoft? Microsoft copied that and Obviously, if you see Oracle DB, those DB will be costlier than the Microsoft products. All Oracle products are SAP products. Even SAP, you know, right? SAP. So for the same thing, we have in the Microsoft, we will have a ERP. So what Microsoft did, so the same kind of functionality, Microsoft introduced a CRM. Initially, it was called as a Dynamic CRM, as it is dealing with the Microsoft MS Dynamic CRM. Okay, so like
Yeah.
that they have the Microsoft CRM slowly. As I told earlier, slowly initially it was started with the Outlook client. Means in the Windows application we will have Outlook, right? They have integration with Outlook within the system only. It means it's not an online or on it's not online. It's completely on premise. Means within the client system only it used to work. So they want to do anything, they have to log in with the client machine. They have to do with the suppose lead. We will have the lead process I will later. So if whatever they need to do, they used to do in the client machine only. Later they made it a online version from the 2016, around 2014 to 2016. Around 3 4 years they have given a beta version to know the issues and everything. Okay, any questions so far? So basically CRM means Microsoft providing a tool to deal with the various customers. Like suppose sales industry, what it will do, it will always try to sell the products, right? So it will have a sales module. At the same time, service sector means suppose all MNCs are consulting service based, right? So it will have a module related to service. So where it will create the ticket. Service means where it will create the tickets and the ratings, everything. How we resolved like that service. At the same time, they have given a field service. So field service means in the field service sector, what we will do, we will go to particular location, we will provide our service like that. Like that, they have created based upon the sector. They have introduced a new mod app or module. So like that same, we have a marketing module. Mithun, are you clear?
Yeah, Harish, I'm good.
So mm, if you search Microsoft CRM in the images, if you see lot of things, if you see here. So in earlier, whenever we have dynamic CRM, we don't have these many. But if you see here, the picture itself, 360 means they made it entire operation side, marketing side, finance, field service automation, customer service, like that. In the customer service, they have merged sales and service module. Okay, so they have clubbed all these and they named it as a 365. 365 means total. Okay,
Yeah,
any
got
question? Within mind? Okay, as basically this is a Microsoft service, they have some by default they have a flexible to integrate Microsoft technologies like as it is a Microsoft product, they will be using .NET C# coding. You know, .NET is a widely used Microsoft tool, right? Microsoft programming language, right? So they will use .NET C# for all this coding or customization. Customization is on top of the existing thing. We are going to add a few more condition or based upon our requirement because even though they have built the apps or module based upon the sector like sales or service, still we sometimes we need some own customizations, right? Because the requirement varies the organization to organization, right? So to make that customization, we will use the Microsoft things. Okay. Any questions, Mithun?
Yeah, clear, Harish. Got it.
Okay. Yeah, feel free to ask me. So
Yeah, yeah, sure.
yeah, sure. So and coming to navigating to three. navigating to Dynamics 3 CRM interface. Whenever you go to any interview, basically they will ask whether you worked on online version or like a offline. Offline means on-premise. I told you right. On-premise means it will work internally within the client network. So that will be called as the on-premise. So from the 2016 onwards, most of the things Microsoft stopped the on-premise license. They Microsoft forced customers to migrate to the online. So max to max, all CRM projects will be running on the online version only nowadays. Rarely until actually Microsoft stopped the support to that on-premise version. Still, I don't think we have any projects with the on-premise version. Niranjan, do you know anything? Are you getting any tickets with on-premise?
Yes, sir. It's rarely we get projects related to
Yeah,
on-premise, but it's
but
very, very rare.
Microsoft stopped support, right? For that on-premise, as far I know, it stopped it.
Yeah, because we don't have any relation with clouds or Azure, right? If it's on-premise.
Yes, so that's what. So on-premise and coming to when we say online means when we can connect in whenever from everywhere, right? What is the difference between online? So we usually we will say online means cloud. We will call it a cloud, right?
Yeah,
So
yes, yes.
online means yeah, cloud means we can connect on the any from anywhere. Anywhere means usually we will do it in the mobile browser or system browser, right? Right?
Yes. Yes, yes. Exactly.
Okay, let me log into CRM. So this account is created by Niranjan only. Thank you, Niranjan. So so basically, whenever you see a CRM org URL, it will be like this. So basically, this is the org unique name. The CRM8, basically for India region, they will give CRM8. If it is a Pacific region, they will give you some number CRM1, CRM2. Based upon the region, they will give you this CRM1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for IST regions, India regions, the number will be CRM8. So if you create a org from India with the Indian region, the URL will be like org name dot crm8 dot dynamics.com. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
So as it is a online, we can log in from the browser, right? So basically, how Microsoft constructed like it's like a whenever we whenever whenever we log into a site, we should have some credentials, right? So to have a credential, we should have a valid license. So usually, whenever you deal with Microsoft products like even Windows, Office 365 also, you should have a license, right? Then only the product will work, right? Same case apply here. So to avail Microsoft Dynamics CRM, you should have a valid license. Then only the URL, the user login will work. So right now we have created a trial account. Okay.
Yeah.
Second, let me get the permission. If you see here in the login, basically this is the login user ID, and the rest we will call as a domain. If you create a Gmail account also, at the before at the rate we will have a user ID. After we will call it as a Gmail domain. If you see here, we have a techie591 dot on Microsoft.com. As we have created a trial account and a trial organization, we will get the domain like this. Suppose if you have a valid Microsoft, suppose usually, suppose Niranjan is working in Infosys, he has a V dash. So that time he will have some login, right? Usually, suppose when V dash means like this. So after that you will have a company instead of a organization name. If you getting Niranjan or Mithun.
Yeah, yeah,
So
got
after that usually we will have the domain. Domain means for every company we will have a domain. Right? Suppose if it is Infosys, we will have at that Infosys. If it's a Cognizant, we will have at that Cognizant. Like that. So as it is a trial one, we are having like this. Organization date norm on Microsoft will all trial accounts it will be like this only. Okay. So after 14 days we have to register our phone number for this login. For till then we will skip it. Okay.
okay.
See. So once we enter the credential, it is logged into the home page. Home page. See, this is the D365 UCI Unified Client Interface. Okay. So earlier we used to have a web client. Web client will be like if you click on advanced settings,
Legacy, right?
like this.
Legacy.
Yeah, legacy we will call a classic UI, legacy UI, web client UI, all this. So like earlier we used to have a modules like settings, sales module, service module, marketing module, field service module. What they did, they have removed the module structure and they have introduced the apps, dynamics apps. So if you see here, all these are apps. So this can be logged in from tablet, phone, browser, like that. Earlier we used to it used to work with only browser only. Okay, so make a note of it. I will let me download this. So let me write here only. UCI means Unified Client Interface, which is used in apps, which is being used for model driven apps. Later I will tell what is model driven app, what is canvas apps. And the old version is like web client, classic, or legacy UI, which was used for modules. So modules means I told you right earlier we used to have for each sector they have created a app modules, sales module, service module, marketing module, field service module, like that. It's nothing like a grouping. They have in the CRM they have grouped different sectors and they have created modules like that. Okay. Any questions so
Yeah,
far? With
yeah,
this,
good, Harish.
yeah, for the 2024, actually Microsoft released two updates, major updates for every year. One is in October, other one is in April. So that time they will introduce major updates like they will change the interface like that. For upcoming October release, they are removing this web client interface. So for the web client for the settings also they have given app. Okay. So this is the whenever you log into some CRM site, you will be logged into this page types all apps. So if you see here, all apps, what are the field service app, customer service admin app, customer service hub, customer service space. This all this symbol, if you see this love symbol, right? These are related to customer service. This is field service symbol, field service mobile, field service. Same way for marketing, we will have one red color symbol. Other thing, let me see, might have here. Mm, If you see here, see marketing. This is the symbol. So whenever you have a marketing module, it will be create like this customer service symbol. So all these are
Similar
CRM.
to the operation, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
See for the finance we have separate. So these are so. Niranjan, I was asking you, right? Did you create the trial account for all apps or individual? So basically, you looks like you have selected service module. That's why we are getting service module related apps, and this field service is common. If you see, we are
Uh,
not having marketing in these apps.
that's what I also got a question while creating Harris. But I gave
Mm.
all enterprise applications only, but the
Yeah,
marketing apps was missing.
yeah. I think I have. I will check tomorrow. Are we getting by
Okay.
default or do we need to do anything for marketing apps? Okay. Any questions so far, Mithun, Niranjan? So once you log into the home page, you will be look the you will be like this. You will be seeing all available apps for your logged in user. So as I have system admin, entire apps which are available for this Entech CRM8, I could see all them. So if you see, suppose we can control the row logins. Suppose only manager can see some app, the representative cannot see some apps like that. Such we will manage the access. So which role should be accessed like that? Okay, we will tell more in detail later. So basically, once you log in here, you will be then suppose if I click this app, it will open into the corresponding app. Yeah. So the dynamic 360 label is constant. If you want to edit, you can edit this one. The customer service workspace is an app, right? We have selected customer service workspace app. So this is one app. So in this app, Microsoft providing some default label, this dashboards, everything. We will call this as a sitemap. So in the service sector, by default, it is providing some service related entities in the navigation. So based upon the requirement, if you want to use, you can use. If you want to delete, you can modify or delete from this navigation. So make this make a note of this terminology. So this we call as a dashboard navigation. This we will call as a app. Okay. So all these are like a in the SQL we will call tables, right, for a group of data. In the CRM we will call it as a entities. Cases means one entity. Queues means one entity, like that. Same table structure, but it will be in the UI level. The interface we will be using different interface. Any questions, Mithun?
okay.
Mithun?
Yeah. Table is like is also known as entity. That's what you
Yes,
want me to say.
yes, exactly. Good, right? So
Okay.
whichever, so this is will call the navigation. So we can configure what to be keep, what can be removed from the customization. So by default, Microsoft is providing this layout. All these in the customer service workspace, it is providing dashboards. Dashboard means a report kind of manager dashboard, operation dashboard. So active cases, all items like that. It will right. So suppose if you log in with your login, if you are a manager, you could see the all activities cases by SLA status over a week. If you have a records, it will show the data. What are the active cases from the last week, like that. And if you see, these cases means one of the entity. See, these are you don't have any active cases. That's why it's not showing anything. Basically, for the
Sorry to
logged in
interrupt.
user, yeah.
Yeah. like the interface will be same for all the users or like it differs?
Yeah, good question actually. So it will base two things based upon the app selected. If you suppose you have selected customer service with app for all users, so the suppose if you have a access to the cases, all cases, you could see all cases. Suppose you have a limited privileges, so you can see whichever cases belongs to you only. You can't see others. Basically, security comes to picture. So if you have a sufficient privileges, you can see all related cases. But you have a limited, we will have a business unit. All this for security level, we have a business unit teams like that. We will be segregating. So based upon your business unit teams, you could see that it's a common based upon the privileges you have. Because suppose for main you will have a manager, you will have a representative. If everyone can see the all the things, means there is no meaning, right? So their security plays the pivotal. Based upon the your privileges, you could see the records, you could access the records. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Are we good with navigation? So new case means creating a new case, delete. So basically when why first of all, why do we need an interface? Interface basically needed for to create or to modify, to do something, right? Creation means creating a new records. Okay. Records means a new record into a table. Suppose let me create a case here. See, I am using enhanced full case form, so I'm giving problem or request. So it's a type. If you see, we are getting type. These we will call as a option set fields. In the fields section, we will go. We will call this as a lookup. We don't have any contacts in this. Let me create a contact. So if you see red color asterisk means it is a mandatory field. Red color means it is expecting we should give the data. It means okay. Rest all are we don't have it, right? So that are optional.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I'm selecting. So here title is the mandatory. So if you see rest side, we are having Copilot, other default features actually. Microsoft is providing. Copilot is, right? The prompt where we need to put the prompt and it will respond with solutions.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. Can you explain what is contact? Like
Yeah,
contact.
yeah. Yeah, today we will just I will explain the basic how interface will be. Now from tomorrow we will explain what is contact, what is account, what is email. Right. So if you see here, right side we have two many, right? What is case, what is queues. As we are using customer service module, these are all entities related to the customer service module. So for each thing we will have some meaning. Why do we need, what it will store, what kind of data it will contain, where it will use exactly. Like that we will navigate, we will go through each entity. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, in the basic today's session I just want to introduce you the how it the UI looks like. Within, do you know already this CRM UI? Otherwise I don't spend much time.
I haven't went through, but I saw this interface already. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then I will
I
speed up.
didn't
So
go through all the entities. but like I know the user interface, how it looks like.
So if you see, this is one record under case entity. That's why we have LT1 record name. Now we have entity name. Entity means tables, like that we. So if you see here in the top ribbon, we will have these buttons, save button, save and close. These will call as a buttons. So by default, it will have some functionality. Suppose if you want to modify, you can modify the functionality as well. Okay. So all these are buttons. And if you see here this funnel symbol, basically it used to search the data. So this is one system, right? Entire system. In the system, suppose if you want to search some account name, so this funnel symbol you will use search as a search, advanced find. Search for rows in a table using advanced filter. So here you will select the respective table name and you will give the condition. So if you see here, it's landed to here. Here you have edit columns, edit filters, things. So basically, like this, you will query the your required records. If you see here, you have one more global search. So what it will do, it will search. This is also same, but it will search entire without specifying the table name. Okay. So if I search with level up, it will list out the contacts, it will list out the emails, it will list out the cases which are with level up. But if I search from here, here I need to specify the table name. So that's why we will call this as a global search. This is as a normal search. Okay. Any
Yeah,
questions?
got it, Harish. Yeah, good.
Uh, yeah. Now if you see here, here you have the account details, right? So basically you could see the what is the login permissions, everything from here, the right hand side corner. Okay. Now if you see here, you have about. Basically what it the about will tell us like what is the current version. So 2024 wave 1 is already enabled. And if you see app name, what is the app, this one, customer service app. And organization name, this organization name ninja dev, but the unique name will be like ntech, organization unique name. Okay. And if you see channel, basically channel is to release the Microsoft updates. We will have a monthly channel, we will have half yearly channel, and we can turn off the either of it. Okay. And if you see server version and client version, basically server version refers to the tables data. So backend data, client means interface, right? Client interface. So the client version basically tells about what is the forms or JavaScript versions related thing. Okay. And the time zone is from where you have logged in. Okay. And if you see here, by in the by default Microsoft is providing one help. So if you want for your organization, for your project, if you want to configure anything, you can use this question specific. Suppose mine is related to trainings related. So whenever anyone wants to some help, if I click on help, it will navigate to some link. By suppose for the as it is a trial one, it is navigating to this link, right? So I can configure my own link, which can land into some SharePoint site, which can navigate to some PPT like that. Okay. Any questions?
Yeah, no worries. Good.
Uh, in the 26, the D365, recently we have Copilot, Teams, everything they have integrated to CRM, right? That's why we could see all these right hand side options. What is Smart Assistant, all these. So it may differ to each application. For the customer service, it is showing all these knowledge articles, knowledge search, but if you log into a field service, those will be different. Basically, these are like a AI tools. Okay, smart tools. So it will be varying from app to app, field service app, marketing app, customer service app, like that. Okay. Any questions?
Got it, Harish. Yeah.
So basically, that is about all UI. And coming to these core features, I already told you we have different modules based upon the sector. Suppose sales module means it will basically sales. For sales means it will leads. We will usually whenever you go any mall, they will take your phone number and they will share it to some organization. So the whatever information you have provided, they will call the lead. So when they call you, if you show interested, they will convert it to the opportunity. Once the opportunity is closed, it will become a deal like that. So basically it is what it is saying. So sharing mobile number is like a providing your account or contact information. That will be lead. Once this lead is qualified, it will be whenever they call you, if you are approved, it will become like an opportunity. It will become like an opportunity for them, whether you could buy or you cannot buy, that is later. But they got a chance, right? So it's an opportunity. Later, once the opportunity is closed, at the end you will be decided, right, whether you are buying or not. That will be like a opportunity outcome. Okay. Any question?
Yeah, got it, got it, got it, got it.
Next 3 days you will have a more sales customer marketing module, very 1 hour session. Today I'm just explaining in general. So sales basically deals with a sales, selling some product or something. And customer service means basically whenever you log into Amazon, Flipkart, you will have some customer service, right? That is nothing but what you will do. You will raise there the issues or complaints, right? So that mostly customer service fall into that only. So whenever you have a query, you will reach them. They will provide some help, some assistance. If you are satisfied, you will share the feedback. Otherwise, you will share negative feedback like that. So it all deals with the tickets, cases, and customer interaction. So all this will come onto customer service module. Okay.
Yeah,
Next is
got it.
marketing module. So
Moreover,
marketing
like a
mod, yeah. Moreover, go on.
moreover, like a customer support, right?
Yeah, support. So whatever you are doing, Niranjan, CSA, that's common to customer service. I think you might have one tool as well. Do you know what is the tool? Fixit tool, critical Niranjan?
Which tool, Harish?
Fixit.
Yeah, Critsit tool. Yeah,
Yeah,
critical
the
situation. We are
P1,
using
the
DFM.
yeah, P1 issues will be logged into that tool. That is also
Ah,
CRM
yes,
only.
yes, yes.
So like that, yeah. And the next one is marketing module. Basically marketing itself means to selling, to make users awareness. We should suppose to sell a product, to launch some new product, we should have a proper advertisement, we should have a campaigns, right? So how to sell, how to reach the customers, how to tell the customers like we are getting with a new product. It all deals with market module.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions here?
No, it's good.
So customization. So if Microsoft is providing 80 to 90% customizations. It's a segregated based upon the sector, and it will provide you the ready-made templates, everything. Still, sometimes you will feel like I should have this, I should configure like this, right? For that only, we will go with the customization. So basically, whenever you say customization, we will have two things. Out of the box customization means within the CRM features. Suppose whenever we are now talking about marketing, we will have a customer journeys. In the customer journeys, what we will do, we will send a bulk emails. So you will have a list of users where you will send the some. Suppose Lenovo is launching a new model with for 2024. So they want to tell the customers like they are introducing the new product. So when that time, so they will maintain the customers info, right? So for all the information, they will send a bulk emails through customer journeys. Usually in the Outlook, sorry, Gmail or Outlook, you will get some generic emails, right? They will even the hi, it will be your name, hi, like hi Niranjan, it will be like that only. Still, you will have it's a generic template. For you, it will get like a hi Niranjan. For me, it get like a hi Niresh, hi Harish. So in the template itself they will configure contact first name should be kept there like that. So that is customization. So instead of with available features, we are doing to and adding extra layer. So that is called customization. Customize means what we are customizing, right? Suppose what can we say? In nowadays, earlier days, what used to have we used to have ready-made dresses, everything, right? Now we are having boutiques. Boutiques, what they will do? They will customize based upon our requirement. Suppose if you wanted some fancy, if you tell the requirements, they will make it customized as per your requirement, like that. So on based upon the availability, you will add some extra layer to suit your organization request. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Any questions? So in this customization, we will customize the forms, views, fields. I will tell all those later. So basically, if you see in the interface, so this is one form. So if you open the same record with the other form, the UI will be will be differed. So same record, the information is showing differently, right? Here we are getting summary. This will be called as a tabs. Okay. In the relate, all these are tabs. Here, if you open same record with other form, the same information will be shown in a different way. Getting? So
Yeah,
suppose for your organization, you don't want this SLA timers at the beginning. You want to keep it somewhere else in the below. So such kind of what we call such as a customizations. So based upon your requirement, you will customize the availability, the already available features like forms placement, fields placement, or tabs placement, like that. Okay.
you're telling like based on the customer requirement, we can edit the fields, right?
Yes. Okay. Now introduction to Power Platform. So till 2020, CRM is a separate, like it will work it will work in the online browser. Still, it has a limit. Within the CRM only, we use it to do .NET coding. We use it to write plugins. We use it to customer flows. We use it to make API calls. But what the Microsoft did, they have created some Power Platform by combining all the available products. If you see here in the browser, just now I have shown. If you see now, earlier CRM related things used to be separate, like marketing, sales, field service, customer service, like that they have grouped into CRM. Later, later they have merged with customer voice. You know customer voice service. So basically, it used for service after completing a request. Feedback we needed, right? Whether we have done a good job or not. To know that the results, they have a customer voice. Okay. So they have clubbed into a Power Platform. Let me show you what is Power Platform. So basically, why they have introduced the Power Platform means, suppose if we have a CRM like World, the usability, the adaptability will be less. Like who knows the CRM only, they can only use. What they have introduced in the Power Platform, they have created the things. If you see here, Power Apps, basically earlier we used to have modules, right? So modules should be used by only who knows the CRM only. So once they have created the Power Apps, in the Power Apps will comes two. One is model driven apps, other one is Canvas apps. Model driven apps will work as within the CRM, where Canvas app work without outside CRM as well. So like a normal site in the browser. Okay. And they have created a one Power Automate. So usually in the CRM, if you want to do some task based upon some other task, you want to automate such things. So for such things, we will use Power Automate. This Power Automate also, earlier we used to have a separate entity like Flows, Microsoft Flows. Later they have merged into Power Automate. And in this Power Platform, you will have Power Virtual Agents. So suppose whenever you log into some site, a pop-up will be there. That will there it will ask like how may I help you, like that virtual assistant it will come, right. So that is a Power Virtual Agents in the Power Platform. So here we can read it. We can define some predefined forms and we can configure the responses, predefined responses. Suppose whenever you log into a bank site, suppose if you lost ATM card or debit card, it will give you the steps to some predefined steps to do the disable the card, right? Such things we will use Power Virtual Agents. So Power Pages is nothing but a portals. Earlier we used to have a portals in separate. Now they have merged. They have come these two. They have merged into Power Platform. You know Power BI. Power BI basically used for reporting things. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. You know why we are calling Microsoft 365 or Office 365? Because they are combining all things. Do you know Yammer? Whenever you log into Microsoft portal.office.com, you could see lot of available apps. Still, we don't use all of them. Mostly, we will use OneDrive, Outlook. Like still, we will have Yammer, such as same like it's like a Twitter or some some tool. Okay, I will show you. Earlier, we used to have a limited things, but Microsoft evolving. So they basically what it will do, it will provide some features in a single roof. So users or customer will habituate to that. You see here in the
All the
apps, mostly we will use for Excel. These are common, OneDrive, OneNote. If you see all apps will have lot of SharePoint list, Loop. Do you know Loop?
no
When in
worries.
the team, in the Teams you will get it. OneNote, Power Apps, Power Purview, Security. All these are do you know projects? Do you know Stream? Same like YouTube. It's a which can where it will place the videos. Do you know visual diagrams? It's like a where you can design the flow charts. So what Microsoft it will do, basically it will provide why whenever they are purchasing some license, it will give some free. You basically we are creating this account for CRM, right? Still we are getting all these customer wise connections, Excel list, all this. So basically it will attract customers, clients, Microsoft by providing all these. Okay. That's why they named it as Microsoft 365. Earlier we used to have some different name, I guess. Same way for the Dynamics also, they have combined all customer engagement related, and they have named it as a Dynamics 365 like this. So they have merged all. Okay. Any questions so far?
No worries.
So why we are highlighting Power Platform means it's closely associated to the CRM, and now industry also using widely Power Platform. They are Power BI using for reporting because it has a good interface. You can easily create a reports by dragging drop different controls. And this Power Apps is like a Microsoft is always give you ready-made templates. Suppose we are from a some sales sector, so it will give a sales app by Canvas app also by easily configurable. It's like you can configure some data source and you can configure some targeting audience like that. So all the things it will give you ready-made. That's why we industry also not only CRM, other people also using Power Apps recently because I was seeing. Okay. Any questions?
No, it's not.
So trial account and logification. So basically to explore all these, we should have a valid license, right? So for us, Nagendra created the trial account. So Niranjan created the trial account. Basically, once the trial account is created, we will have admin platform. So where you will control the all your environments for your login. I will share this one note later. So if you see the name itself, admin power platform. So basically, who has the admin access, they can do something. Admin portal means, right? So if you see here, I am. This is our environment, right? Ninja Dev. This is a trial. So how here, I am selecting this. Now, once you open this environment, here you could see the what is the environment URL, what is the state. Are you going? Are you whether it is ready or like that? What is the region it has created? Refresh, refresh cadence, and what is the type subscription? Basically, if it is a license, we will have a different type. So security group, basically to control the access, they will create a Azure security groups. As it is a trial one, we can't assign it. But if it is a production or valid licensed app, there we will configure some security group, Azure security group. Okay. So for every environment URL, for every environment, you will have a unique organization ID, environment ID. Basically, environment ID refers to the Power Platform. Organization ID refers to the CRM. Okay. So in this
Organization ID refers to Power
CRM,
Platform or yeah. Okay.
organization ID refers to Power Platform. Sorry, organization
Okay.
refers to CRM.
Okay.
Environment
Okay.
ID refers to Power Platform.
Okay.
If you see here, after environment, you are having A8C6, which is Power Platform. This organization ID will be there in the CRM. Let me show you. I think we have opened.
This organization ID and environment ID, like it's a unique one, right? It won't vary from user to user, right?
Yeah, it's a unique one. It's same for entire org. Org means.
Okay.
Actual trial will be little slow. That's usually production will have. So if you see developer resources, you will have organization ID B. So organization refers to the CRM. Environment refers to the Power Platform. And if you see here, you will have lot of options whether what can be controlled. So what is the CRM version? 2020 release due to is off. If you want to enable, you can turn on manage. You need to click on update now. So from the it's like a basically this will in this site we will control the features which are related to the environment arc related. So which will be affect entire users. It's not specific to individual. So whatever you do here, it will affect the entire CRM organization. Okay. Now, if you see here in the left side, you have access, security or teams, users. So if you see here, basically Niranjan created the trial account with his phone number. Today morning, I have created one more level of practice with my own. So suppose if I want to create one more user for Mithun. So if we create from here, as it's a trial now, so we have to create from the admin, global admin center. So let it. See, if you see admin Microsoft.com, admin portal, user management. Okay, I am creating a add user. Mithun, what's your last name? It's optional.
Raj. Raj.
Okay, display name will be Mithun Raj. So here I'm giving Mithun Raj same. So that domain, what I said in earlier, right? This domain will be like a constant. As it's a trial one, it will be same. So based upon the, so whenever we are purchasing one license, that time only we will define the domain. Basically, for every company, they will have some own domain, right? So usually they will create with their own domain. Okay. So I am, what is that? Mithun Raj, I'm creating. So if you see here, here I'm giving all licenses. CLS license, Power Automate, Power Page Trial, clicking next. And here I'm giving the admin center access, user administrator. Okay. These all are optional. I'm clicking
Um,
next. Yeah.
this administrator access, like we can change this, right? We can manage access, right, later. Once
Yeah, we
after
can manage. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, we can. So it's a trial. Yeah, can you take a snap, Mithun? So you need to log in with this username and this password. Shall I ping you here? Later you can set your own password. Okay.
No, take an snap.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Now, okay. Now, so I have given a single privilege. If I refresh here, one more user will be added. Successfully fetched in our user from Dataverse. Okay. Let me do Control F5. Can you log in now? If you see, Mithun, in an incognito browser. I will let me share it. This is
Yeah,
the your.
actually, I have connected through phone now. Like,
Okay, okay, okay.
we can do
Just
later.
okay.
Yeah, I
Just
will
let me
try
know.
and yeah, yeah, no.
If you see, okay. It will, as we created in the admin center, right? So it will take some time to reflect here, 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay. So one more user will be added. So basically, in the admin center, we will control the users as well. So that's what basically I want to tell here. Any questions, Mithun, Niranjan?
Yeah, so Hari, so what is the difference between creating in Power Platform and creating the same users in Admin Center?
Yeah, good question actually. So in the admin center, what it will do, basically there you are providing the license. While creating a while creating a user in admin center, you are assigning some licenses, right? Okay. So basically you are providing the license and you are getting a new license. Here, for as it is a trial, we are not able to see other users, but in general you will have lot of users available already here. Just you will give the whether you want to give a system admin or like that. Okay. So level of practice, you want to give a system admin, so such things you will control from here. Okay. Getting.
Yes, yes, Harish, I got the point. Yeah. So, and one more
So
question. So, this
here,
is, you
uh,
mean that this
here
is will
you,
be like environment level,
yes,
and that is admin, and it's
yes,
all over for every environment,
arg, yes, arg level.
org level. Okay. Yeah.
So here you can't create a new license. Here you can't assign a new license. Basically, here what you can do, you can assign or promote or demote the already available user. You can you can give the security roles or you can remove the security roles, or if you want to create a app user from here, you can create a app user like that. But here you can't assign the licenses. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Any questions, Midun? Niranjan?
No worries, we
Are
are
you
good.
good?
Like,
Niranjan, do you have any questions?
No worries, we are good.
Yeah, feel free to ask. That's okay.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Say.
Yeah, sometimes some topics I will explain more elaborated. Sometimes I will, due to based upon time or anything, I will cut off uh, quickly. So you can ask me, okay, anytime.
yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Harish.
So even though if I planned it for entire these topics for 30 hours, I have divided the hours everything. I will share the Excel tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So what I'm expecting, like as Niranjan already know, he will understand the basic functional level at least. Midun, as you have limited knowledge on the CRM side, right? So please feel free to ask anything. Like suppose whenever I use some different word, some specific with respect to CRM terminology, you can ask what it means, why we are calling that name. Okay.
Yeah,
All
actually, yeah, here one question uh, like in the version, no, in the tutor user face, like we see an organization ID in that field, like version was there. Like in that version, it was mentioned as data version. So I didn't get the terminology exactly. Scroll
yeah,
down.
yeah. Actually,
Scroll,
I
scroll up.
got your question.
Okay, thank you.
So basically, earlier what used to be like we for if it's, whenever we call a CRM, we used to have one read-only DB backend. Read-only DB means only you can read the data, you can't edit it. So they want to emerge into Power Platform, right? So that time, same read-only DB, they are calling it the Dataverse. What you can do in the Dataverse itself, it's the same meaning, like same DB will be there, same records will be there, same tables will be there. But this Dataverse will be linked to the R Power Platform. If you see in the Power Platform screenshots where we have searched. So whenever you search for a Power Platform, if you see not only for the five, see Dataverse, data connectors, AI built. These are built in. So to make it more, like to make it more availability, to make it use more, they have same read-only DB. They named it as a Dataverse, and it is exposed to all Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, Power Pages. So from wherever you want to connect, you can connect and you can use it. Okay.
Yeah, got it got integrated right to the power apps, power platform.
Sorry.
Like the dataverse is like integrated to the power platform in that, like we
Yes, yes.
can see.
By default, it will be integrated. You don't need to do anything additionally.
Okay.
Whenever a CR mark is created, a dataverse will be created. The dataverse will be available in Power BI. It will be available in Power Apps. It will be available in Power Automate. If you want to use it in, you can use it like that. So earlier it won't be like that. Before Power Platform, there won't be, there is no power, there is no dataverse. We used to have only read only DB. If we want to create any report, you need to connect to that SQL read only DB. You need to fetch the data, you need to create a report. So instead of that one, they have make it like a more available. So like a, to use it in all Microsoft Power Platform, they name it as a Dataverse. Same thing, but backend it is the same. Still, you will have the same tables, same records, same information. Getting?
Yeah, got it.
Niranjan, any questions?
No worries, so far we are good.
Good, good. Yeah, Jyoti, do you want to add anything?